Hi, in this video you will learn how to create countdown timers in PowerPoint. I am Ramgopal from prezotraining.com, a site that gives creative presentation ideas for trainers. There are two types of countdown timers I am going to teach you in this video. The first one is an extremely simple one that looks like this or like this. And the second type of countdown timer is the number-based one, which works like this. Aren't they beautiful? Let me show you how to create these two types of countdown timers from scratch by going to a new slide. Let me go to the Auto Shapes menu and pick up a rectangle tool, and you can find that here under rectangles. You find this rectangle tool, and let me draw a rectangle. Now I'm going to go to Shape Fill and choose No Fill for this one, and I'm going to go to Shape Outline and choose a black outline, and I'm going to increase the weight of the outline to 6 points. Now we have got the outside shell of the countdown timer. I'm going to make a copy of this by pressing Ctrl D. Ctrl D is the shortcut for duplicate. Now I'm going to remove the outline for this by going to Shape Outline and say No Outline, and I'm going to change the Shape Fill to black color. I'm going to place this right on top of the previous one, and now we have got two shapes. The first one which has no fill and black outline, and the second one which has black fill and no outline. Now let us apply simple custom animation to make our countdown timer. Let me go to Animations tab, go to Animations pane so you can see what I'm doing here, and I have selected this second shape which has black fill with no outline, and I'm going to choose a simple animation type called Wipe. I'm going to select Wipe, and I'm going to choose under Effect Options the option called From Left. That's it. It's a very simple animation, and I'm going to change the duration of the animation. Say if I want to have a countdown timer for 3 seconds, I can go here, select the animation, and I can change the duration to say 3 seconds, and I'm going to press enter, and now I have this countdown timer working for 3 seconds. So let me show you how exactly it plays. Let me go to slideshow mode, and on click you can see that the filling happens, and after 3 seconds you will see that the whole thing is filled. Instead of having this as a rectangle filled with the rectangular bar, you can always have a circle, like go to Auto Shapes menu, pick up the oval tool from Basic Shapes, draw a circle. Pretty much the routine is the same. Let me go to Shape Fill, No Fill, Shape Outline, Black Outline. Let us increase the weight to 6 points. Let me make a duplicate by pressing Ctrl D. This time let us fill it with black color and no outline, and place this right on top of the previous shape. And let us go to Animations, and this time the animation type I'm going to choose is something called as wheel animation, and this is here. So wheel animation, and this is how it fills out. And I can remove the previous animation so you can see only this animation. Let me go to slideshow mode. On a click, I can have the animation happen, and of course I can change the duration of the animation to whichever time I want. For example, instead of 2 seconds, if I wanted to have the animation for 3 seconds, I go here and change the duration to 3 seconds, and now the animation plays out for 3 full seconds. Now the beauty of this is the idea is completely scalable. If you want to have 60 seconds of animation which creates a 1-minute countdown timer, or 120 seconds of animation, you can do anything you want by changing the duration value here. It is one of the simplest animations you can learn. Now let us go to the second type of animation, which is a little more complex but is quite interesting, which is a number-based countdown timer. The first thing I'm going to do is to go to Auto Shapes menu, and I'm going to pick up the basic text box tool, and I'm going to write my first number. I'm going to choose a thicker font, say Arial Black, and I'm going to really make it big as I can make it to be, maybe say around 199, and I'm going to keep it on one side. Now let us apply custom animation to this number. Let me go to the Animations tab, And the first animation I'm going to place on this one is called as appear. And as you can see here, on a click, the number appears. Now I'm going to add another animation to the same number. So let me select the number again and let me go to add animation. And it is very important. Don't choose any of these animations again because that will replace the earlier animation. So you need to add animation and say in the exit animation, choose disappear. Now there is a small change we need to make here. Instead of the second animation disappearing on click, we are going to change the start of the event to start after previous with a delay of 1 second. Beautiful. So now the way you need to read this is, when you select the number, it appears on click and then after a second it disappears. Beautiful, isn't it? Now let us make a copy of this. Let me press Ctrl D and that copies the number that I have selected and I'm going to change it to number 2. Now this number also has the same characteristics of the previous one. However, we are going to make one small change. As you can see, the second number seems to appear on click. We don't want that to happen. We want that to happen with previous. It's very simple. Now let me show you what exactly happens here. On a click, the first number appears. After a second, it disappears. While it disappears, the second number appears and then it gets exited after a second. So that is what is happening here. Now I can keep adding as many numbers as I want. So I'm going to make a copy of this and press Ctrl D and make it as say 3. I can make another copy of this and change it to 4, and I can do that for as many numbers that I want. Now see how this animation plays. Let us go to the slideshow mode. On a click, 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that beautiful? Now let us select all of these numbers. Go to Home tab, go to Arrange, say Align, Align Center, Arrange, Align, Align Middle, and now we have the countdown timer ready for 4 seconds. Let us go to the slideshow mode and you will be able to see the countdown timer on click. Now the beauty of this particular method is the numbers that I have shown you, like the last one, which is number 4, you can make copies of this and keep changing it to 5, 6, 7, 8 for as many numbers as you want, and your countdown timer is infinitely scalable. I hope you really liked this simple number-based countdown timer technique. If you want to learn more such interesting techniques, I highly recommend you take a look at our Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery Program. Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery Program is arguably the most comprehensive PowerPoint training online. I teach you some cutting-edge and very interesting creative PowerPoint techniques that will make your training slides sizzle. There is no other course online that teaches you the kind of stuff that I teach in PowerPoint Mastery Program. If you want to learn more about Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery Program, you can always click on this Know More button. I'll also leave a link to the course in the description area below this video.